Distance learning may not be a new concept, but it is to many. The COVID-19 pandemic has pushed this idea as a new normal. Since the gates of the used to be normal conditions are only left ajar to a few, the rest of us stay home and seek comfort to social media or the World Wide Web in general. As a teacher, my challenge is to deliver my lessons to my students who are cyber natives. In other words, they know the ways of the internet more than I do. That is actually a good thing, as it means that I can use the very thing they love doing most of the time to a more meaningful outcome. I have found these Google-related apps and sites to help me administer my class. First, set up your class activities for the week or for the day at your Google site. If you don't know how, you may just watch video tutorials on how to set up a Google site. The activities are more organized when you set up a Google site, as the links are embedded, which means they are clickable. Well, in my case, I publish my lessons and my project prototypes in my blog. If you don't have blogs, I guess you may have saved your materials in your Google Drive. Just get a shareable link and embed. Once you're done setting up your class page on your Google site, make sure to publish. Second, schedule a meeting via Google Meet or Zoom or whichever your school supports. Third, set up a Google Classroom assignment. You may add greetings and some other necessary proprieties. This is where you attach links to your Google site, the PDF copy of your module, your Google Meet or Zoom meeting link invitation. Now that you already have set up your lessons online, we can now assume that it is time to deliver your lessons. Here is what to do. Go to the scheduled conference and start meeting. Once all students are in, click Share Screen so that they can see how you browse through Google Classroom. To your Google site, where the topics and activities are laid down. Lastly, students shall be led back to the Google Classroom where they are to submit their output. Now, if you think that not all of your students were able to join the Zoom conference you hosted, fret not. They can just easily follow through your Google site via Google Classroom. You can even just send the link of your Google site through your group chat. Students can easily contact the teacher for clarifications via Messenger, as is most prominent here in the Philippines. In this era of uncertainty governed by fear and worse, death, let not this pandemic stop us from learning. Let us make use of the time we spend in front of our cell phones and computers more substantial. This is Teacher Janelle saying that education does not only happen within the four walls of the classroom. Hence, it takes its true form once we live through life, because learning happens anytime and anywhere.